It's a place driven by what's coming next, a place where industry is the lifeblood of its community, and its pulse is gritted with sand and steel, fire and smoke. It's a city building its future together, one business, one family, and one home at a time. This is a place for makers, doers, and dreamers. It's where the global marketplace meets hometown values, where Americana isn't just a tradition, it's a way of life. Here, your experience makes the difference. With access to railroads, major waterways, and 8 different highways, this is a place in motion, sending goods, services, and ideas not just across the state, but across the world. And when the work ends, the day's just beginning, with beaches like West Beach in the Indiana Dunes National Park, exciting hiking and biking trails like the Diana of the Dunes Dare or the BMX track, and local treasures and exciting festivals, you'll know you're in more than just a bedroom community. From veterans of foreign wars to hometown heroes, our diversity is our strength, and we forge our future with the same flame as our steel. Oh, there's a place in the Midwest, and it's calling you home. The best part of Portage is what's next. The best part of Portage is you. There's more for you in Indiana. There's a place in the Midwest, 50 miles southeast of Chicago, nestled near the coast of Lake Michigan. It's a place driven by what's coming next, a place where industry is the lifeblood of its community, and its pulse is gritted with sand and steel, fire and smoke. It's a city building its future together, one business, one family, and one home at a time. This is a place for makers, doers, and dreamers. It's where the global marketplace meets hometown values, where Americana isn't just a tradition, it's a way of life. Here, your experience makes the difference. With access to railroads, major waterways, and 8 different highways, this is a place in motion, sending goods, services, and ideas not just across the state, but across the world. And when the work ends, the day's just beginning, with beaches like West Beach in the Indiana Dunes National Park, exciting hiking and biking trails like the Diana of the Dunes Dare or the BMX track, and local treasures and exciting festivals, you'll know you're in more than just a bedroom community. From veterans of foreign wars to hometown heroes, our diversity is our strength, and we forge our future with the same flame as our steel. Oh, there's a place in the Midwest, and it's calling you home. The best part of Portage is what's next. The best part of Portage is you. There's more for you in Indiana. There's a place in the Midwest, 50 miles southeast of Chicago, nestled near the coast of Lake Michigan. It's a place driven by what's coming next, a place where industry is the lifeblood of its community, and its pulse is gritted with sand and steel, fire and smoke.
Welcome to the Stormwater Board meeting. Will you please stand and join me for the pledge? Can we do the roll call?
Member Gore?
Here.
Mayor Bonta?
Here.
Member Kressel? Attorney Elwood?
All right. That gets us to the minutes for the last meeting. Did you guys have a chance to look at the minutes?
I did. Motion to approve the minutes from June 5th.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, staff reports. I was going to say, Adam, do you want to come up and speak, or no? Or he's out there? Oh, okay. No problem. Man, it's like our first meeting on video, and like this thing. Yeah. Hey, Dan. No, it's cool. We're just at the staff report part, and I actually didn't know you were here, and I'm glad you're here. No, it's cool. That's fine. But do you have anything to say in the staff report?
Just that, we'll be starting to,
We're on video now, so the public needs to hear. So no bad jokes, okay? I gotta hold it together too. Now that these meetings are a little bit more public.
yes, sir. So, we'll be starting a project for the park department. They're putting in pickleball courts, and there's some drainage issues there. So our crew's gonna actually put in some manholes and, basically yard drains and run them out, hopefully we could tie in, but I don't know if we're going to. We might have to run them out past the road into the old baseball field that used to be there, and try to empty it out there. So we'll be starting that. We called for locates today. I got to get the private electric, the lights, I got to get them located. I have a contact from community development on who they get to usually do our street lights. Hopefully he'll be able to do that. If not, I might have to resort to the plans. But we hopefully will be starting that by next week. So I don't know what the schedule is for the park for the pickleball courts for sure. But we're going to be starting on that here very shortly. We had a sinkhole by Hamilton Street, and the guys have worked on that. Obviously, we haven't had much rain, so we haven't had many issues. I don't know if I mentioned this before, over there at Stone Avenue, right where the bridge is, where Willow Creek goes underneath, the pipe that comes from the west that goes in there, it was so full of dirt, there was a whole mountain there, and I mean, you could walk in there, I mean, like this, that's how big this is, and there was only that much room left at the top. So I had to get that cleaned out, because obviously that could cause flooding back to the west towards Fagley. So had to get that cleaned out, and then Willow Creek Road, we cleaned out that ditch over there. It was holding water back. There's that one entrance on the south side of North Shore Lake Bone and Joint. There's it doesn't go in the field. It just kind of stops right there at the right of way. It was holding water from all the way through that whole ditch, so we had to get that cleaned out again. Worried about a flooding issue. So I had to get that, so I just got a contractor, the same contractor did both of them, and we got that done and resolved, thank goodness. Hopefully that will help some on Willow Creek too, the road Willow Creek. We had a sweeper down, Jamie got it fixed. We had a jet truck down, and we finally got that fixed. That was kind of a project. The new joystick didn't fit, so Jamie had to actually fabricate, well, actually he got a plate, and then he had to do some fabrication to it to get it to fit, to get the joystick back on. But that's all together now. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. I am still waiting, we're still waiting on the permit for the Anderson Street. Remember the old gentleman that comes in? We're still waiting to get the permit for that. We still haven't got that. So as soon as we get that, we'll try to go out and get some bids for that to get that project underway. And then Ash Street, it should be designed shortly. We already talked about that. I already got permission from the board to get bids for that as soon as them come in. Hopefully that'll come in here shortly too, because I'm worried about that collapsing, and that wouldn't be a good thing. Other than that, that's about it. So anybody have any questions?
Were you referring to Mr. Lewandowski with his residential drainage?
This is the bank that's eroding and taking his fence out.
I know which gentleman you're talking about. That's on the east side of the city. So he's referring to Anderson Street by Willow Creek, not
Off
the
of
road, but the
Stone.
creek off of Stone. That's where we had the situation so we're waiting on the permit. Did that have to do with the salmon? Was that the one?
Yes.
That was the one where the salmon migration impacts when you can do things. Yeah. So
Hopefully we'll get a answer for that pretty shortly and be able to start that. And it's been a long time. DNR and that has been pretty good, but I don't know what the deal is with this, but we have not received anything from them yet. And it's been a year. So it's been a while. I don't know what's going on or what the deal is, but like I said, I'll be touching base with the designer and again and see what he has to say, and hopefully we could go out and get bids for that stuff and get them 2 projects done. Mel?
Yeah, the only question I had, the pickleball courts, are they at Woodland Park?
Yes.
In the parking lot area between the main building and then the blue spruce, I almost said spruce goose, that's something else. Do you know when that, do you know when our end of that will be finished on the, I don't
Hopefully-
mean the whole project, but what it'll take our guys to do the drainage work?
Hopefully a week.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be deep, so, you know, that, being not deep, it's a lot easier, and they can just put plastic, you know, 18, 20-foot lengths in at a time, so it shouldn't take them too awful long.
That'll be great, and then I guess the park will proceed from there with,
Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly what their time frame is. I think that's a grant, I believe.
it's something that they've got, the funding put together for. Do you play pickleball? Is that what you wanted to know?
I'd like to learn.
So, yeah, well, the pickleball we used to play is you had a mitt and a base and a guy running in between. That was our pickleball.
Any other questions?
All right, thank you.
Then that just gets us to the claims. Did everybody have a chance to look at the claims, and were there any questions?
I did. Motion to approve the July claims for $160,179.38.
I'll second the,
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Any other business deemed proper to be brought before the board? Not hearing any. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye.